Guys, my dog shit all over the floor upstairs because he's got explosive diarrhea and it's projectile and it got all over the carpet.
Poor buddy.
Poor Mushu. Anyway, you wanna play rock, paper, scissors?
Yes, we get through this before the smell eventually makes its way down.
Alright. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shit.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. We both did scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Damn
Gotcha.
it.
Alright, Meg, tell everyone what we're watching today.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Meg, that's Allie, and today we're going to be continuing our watch of The Boys Season 5. This is Episode 5, One Shots. I know nothing about this episode. Allie, I think, knows, like, she just saw, like, a tidbit here and there, and she's like, oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm like,
I know some guest stars.
I know nothing. So I'm really excited for this one. If you see Allie and I looking down at any point, it is because we take notes, and we have a notes portion at the end of the episode where we kind of discuss if theories of what we think is going to happen, and just kind of talk about characters, screenwriting, visuals, anything and everything. So we just have a good time and just hang out. So we'd love to have you. If you want to see the unedited version of this video and all our other videos, you can head over to our Patreon. It's $3, $5, and $7 for access to that. But we also have a free option, but that's just kind of joining the community and just hanging out. Allie, do you have anything to add that I am forgetting?
No, I don't think so. I will say the one thing I've heard about this episode is that people loved it, like reviewers loved it. And by reviewers, I don't mean like people like me and Meg. I mean like journalists, like people who saw the show early. So people said this episode was really fun. So I'm hoping this episode's really fun. Ready?
Yes.
Where's Noir?
He just disappears every afternoon. Won't say where
Oh,
he's
are we gonna
going,
find out
won't
what
say
Noir's
shit.
up to, maybe?
Are you still butthurt about me bringing in Stan Edgar?
America is God's country, and Americans, God's chosen people. Founded by the greatest American of us all, the true American prophet. Come home.
We are also seeing massive growth on the ground level.
Yeah, I'm seeing massive growth myself.
Church attendance is up.
I hate him.
Is a 500 million ad blitz with OOH.
This is crazy.
I love how logistic everything is. Like, it feels so real.
We're just trying to ease people into it.
No. We need to prepare America for my ascension.
Easter is just around the corner. How perfect would it be for your second coming to come on the day of Jesus' resurrection?
I am not the son of God.
I am
Yeah,
God.
well, of course.
If we pull up our timeline, you won't have this.
What the hell is that?
It's the Homelander Bible, babe. What else would it be?
It's got the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the brand new. Written by AI, trained on the works of Pat Robertson.
Eric Kripke, you are so funny.
You do realize
she's
this kind
so
of
funny.
sudden religious upheaval is likely to generate widespread civil unrest.
Just recall all soups stationed overseas. American heroes should be protecting America, not who gives a fuckistan.
Who gives a fuckistan? Daytona,
Something
Florida.
wrong.
Florida.
Of course she's from Florida. Firecracker? She got her own label.
Interesting.
I was surprised you called, Reverend.
I was
Oh,
surprised you answered.
Reverend.
It's been a while, and you remember when you used to stop by the church after school? Use your powers to light our candles. I never liked eating alone.
Or were you making sure I got at least one hot square a day?
We've been bleeding congregants to the Democratic Church of America, and what folks are sticking around, they're scared.
Reverend, I don't know what I could do.
Well, you got to be able to do something. Your Homelander's right hand.
Why not just pay the franchise fee and join?
Honey, we can barely afford to pay our water bill. God does not favor one nation over another.
Doesn't he, though?
No.
Name one way God's ever blessed Canada.
That's so funny because they film in Vancouver.
Just because Homelander tells you that the sky is red does not make it so.
Is he going to be the only one to get through to her?
You still have that Jesus action figure?
Surprised you remember that. It's complicated.
No, I don't think it is. He can stop bullets, he can fly, and do amazing things. And he is not God.
We ain't doing that again.
It's what you said the last 6 times.
Well, I really mean it this time.
Good for her.
I had lunch today with the reverend who baptized me. He's been getting heat to switch over to our church. You think Homelander might be open to going easy on him? Just give him a little more time.
You know, this whole Homelander is God shit. It's fucking ridiculous. If he's the second coming, then what does that make me? Man trades his best cow to bag some hot-ass virgin. And then God comes and squirts his baby gravy up her meat wallet.
What? Oh my god.
If there is a God. Sure as hell didn't come out of my balls.
Does Homelander know you're here?
Yeah, of course.
He's up to something. I don't trust him.
Yeah, he had to fly off to LA. Strange you didn't mention anything.
Interesting.
Well, I've been real busy working for his glory.
Look at us. Regular Peter and John, just bearing witness and spreading the gospel.
They died in like really traumatic ways, I believe.
I checked in on the timeline of that Homelander Bible, and the printers were happy to rush it to make Easter.
Oh, she was trying to push it off.
So I wondered why you were so bent on holding it up.
I just wanted to make sure everything was just right.
What'd you want to talk to Homelander about? Maybe I could help.
That is so kind of you.
It would be interesting if they showed, because he said Peter and John, like the way they died. John did die peacefully in old age, though. Peter was crucified upside down.
Praying
Right.
Mantis raided half a dozen churches in Daytona.
Was one of them Holy Baptist?
He thinks with it being your home church and all, it'll make a strong statement. So I'll have Chris load the new graphics.
Holy Baptist of Daytona. Use the church I grew up in. That church
She can't do it. Is she gonna?
has become
I don't think she can.
a hotbed of Starlighter infestation. Reverend Greg Dupree has been infected. I never told a soul this, but
No.
when I was a little girl, the Reverend
No.
regularly had me over for supper. I heard stories.
She's so far gone. I was hoping he would actually get through to her.
Well, Homelander would kill her in 2 seconds.
How much longer are we gonna let these institutional pedo churches diddle our babies?
This is killing her.
She's a really good actress, though. I really like her.
Me too. Oh.
Something wrong?
Oh.
Would you like some knee pads?
I'm sorry?
You're looking at me like you want to suck my hog.
Excuse me?
I'm sure he's familiar with that look.
Thank you, sir.
Are
Thank
we
you.
gonna switch to the deep and the boys? Or the deep
Ooh.
or yes, we are! This is so awesome!
This is literally like one shot. This is what I thought it might be, and I'm so happy it is.
Yes! I love creative storytelling. This makes me so fucking happy.
Well, you think that falsetto makes you boss? I think Saturday Night Fever going platinum 16 times makes me boss.
I don't know. It feels inauthentic for
Oh.
Barry to move like this.
Oh, yeah?
He's
Oh,
an
he's
actor,
in it.
that's right.
Oh, that's the guy that used to do he used to be their like producer, isn't it, for Vought?
I think he's threatened by Robin's talent. So maybe he expresses that by doing a barrel roll instead.
He
You
used
need
to be the one that would
apologize,
pitch all of the like Dawn of the Seven movies,
for
I
being
think.
a
That guy.
fucking
Yes.
genius. I don't know who you are or where you came from or anything about you, but my God, if you are not a fucking talent, you're acting. Up there, stop acting. Stop acting.
You're right, boss. I'm sorry. My process has been all over the map, but this scene hits a little close to home.
That's right. He's a method actor.
Someone I work with in my day job. I thought this guy was my brother, but he straight up hijacked something I did and took all the credit for it.
So I was working on this little film. I don't know, you may have heard of it, called Dawn of the Seven.
Yes, I was right. It is that guy.
The Deep. He just kept upstaging everyone with his trite, shitty improvs. So whoever's upstaging you, you fucking upstage them right back. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and if you could throw in a commandment about how it's not cool to try and bone another bro's girl.
We have that.
Yeah, I was gonna
That
s-
already exists.
Great minds then, eh?
Don't listen to him, bro.
Oh, shit. He talks.
No, he does not.
He's not trying to help you. He latches onto every new soup, Starlight, Me, Sage? He pretends he's a guy, but he's not the guy. You really want to impress Homelander? Bring me on stage for Easter. Homelander can heal me, I'll get my voice back, and then I'll fly.
An honest to God faith healing. That's like a 9-point bump with Pentecostals right there.
Wait, I missed that.
I got distracted by how Chase Crawford looks. He followed him to the theater.
Sir, I did what you said, and I upstaged that fuckhead at work.
I'm proud of you. You know, Vought Studios hung me out to dry after they shelved Training A-Train. And at first I drowned my sorrows in crack. Nitrous, huffing glue, huffing paint, paint thinners, cough medicine, guns, high-risk sex. This play, it saved me. You saved me. Because I got some big
Gonna
news.
kill him.
Music!
We're going to Broadway.
Oh my God, you have no idea how much this means to me.
Oh.
The Deep's gonna kill this guy.
He sure is.
Fucking Tony Gilroy.
Tony Gilroy!
Adam?
What the fuck?
Hello!
My hurts so fucking much.
I'm gonna pass out. Oh my god.
Oh, that's gross.
Hey, bro.
Don't you fucking hate bro me? What the fuck is wrong with you? I call you a clam diver and you send an eel to ass murder Adam Bork?
Did something terrible happen at your play rehearsal today? Fucker didn't use my improvs in Dawn of the Seven.
He believed in me, you fuckwit! And for what? Because I fucking upstaged you with Oh Father?
Here's what's gonna happen now. You are gonna fucking do whatever I say, whenever I say it.
I am gonna be terrified to sit on a toilet for the rest of my life now.
Yeah.
I was already kind of afraid of snakes coming up my toilet. Eels? Eels is crazy.
When I lived in Florida, or like when I'd go to Florida as a kid, more so, my dad would go golfing and I'd go to like the porta potty. I was always so terrified an alligator was gonna come up.
First of all, I fucking love this episode already.
It's great.
This might be my favorite episode of the season so far. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm loving these like vignettes of all of these side characters that we don't really spend a ton of time with. And I love that we're seeing the human side of the Soups that we've never seen before. Because like we've seen Annie,
Yeah.
and we've seen Kimiko, and like we've seen their human sides, but this is, are we gonna see like Sage and all them too, do you think?
I think so, but quick question. Do you think the show is trying to humanize them right now so we feel more of attachment and like get them before, you know, shit hits the fan and like people start really dying?
Oh god, we're getting ready to come back from commercial. I think it is to show where everyone is at in their headspace.
Okay.
Good boy.
Is this Butcher's dog?
Fuck me. You wanna fuck me like a good boy.
Hello? Are we getting terror? Excuse me!
It inhaled so
That's right,
hard.
because he's humping home. Oh my god!
Absolutely no fucking way this is happening right now.
Whoever wrote this episode, that was fucking diabolical.
Has Butcher ever watched this thing? Oh, ugh, that thing is like glazed in dog semen.
This is crazy.
The camera angles are amazing.
Oh no.
Did they mount, do you think they mounted a camera to an actual dog to get the height right?
I would hope so.
The fuck is that? You finally building yourself a fuck bot?
Something me and Frenchie working on. Any leads on bomb site?
Not a damn thing.
Well, he's an unbreakable cunt that flies through the air. How hard can it be?
Well, if it's so easy.
Oh, wait, the colors he can see too. That's really cool.
Oh, shit. Wait.
Hey, Terry, no!
Hey,
Get down!
3 Mississippi rule.
Bloody hell. I never thought I'd see the day.
Here we are, parked in the middle of hell. And I've never slept or shit so good my entire life. I just finally realized that I'm already dead.
I mean, he totally has accepted that they're gonna die.
You know, I spent my whole life going after Soldier Boy for what he did to my family. Yet, he's immortal? What kind of fucking cosmic joke is that? Why should I keep going?
Look, you keep going from the knee.
They're better off without me.
How can a man so smart be so fucking daft?
Because if I thought that there was a snowball's chance in hell that I might see him again, then I might be too scared to do what you and me both need me to do.
Man, I feel like it's been so long since I've seen Carl Urban not in long sleeves or a jacket. I feel kind of weird seeing his arms.
Oh my god, I love
look
him.
at
Smile.
What I want to do. I made Kimiko the perfect French ribeye.
Oh, and he ate it.
My soufflé en chocolat. It's a thing of legend. You know she wants one of you to... I don't know. What is it that you do? I've killed every plant I've owned.
Me.
I'll surely kill you too.
Me too.
She deserves peace.
Oh.
I don't know how to give her this. No, 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 no. Fils de pute.
Oh, the chocolate.
He's going in that fucking trash can.
Yes, he is.
You and MM still
Oh,
think...
for fuck's sake, Huey. Knock it off with this V1 shite.
Oh no, is Tara gonna get sick?
We're not making any fucking vaccines out of it, all right? We're not the Department of fucking Health.
We burn this shit before Homelander gets his paws in it, and that's that.
Homelander thinks he's a fucking god. Once he becomes immortal, he's gonna start killing like one, and we are talking millions of people.
What if it was Becca? You just let her die?
She's already dead, though. He doesn't even have to worry about it.
Didn't let her die.
I know that Homelander comes first. I really do. All I'm asking is that we try.
Oi, Tara, no!
Uh-oh.
Oi, get out of there!
Isn't chocolate bad for dogs?
For a dog, the soda's fucking lethal.
Look, all you need is charcoal.
We should call a vet.
I'll hold his mouth open. You pour, right? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, buddy.
Are we gonna see it?
Oh, that's it. That's a good boy. All right. You're gonna be all right, boy.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
You want some turkey?
God.
Well, first you gotta
I would have killed to see this being
me.
filmed.
Right.
How's he doing?
Yeah, he's all right. Thank you for,
Oh, is that Lenny's trophy that he took from his dad's house?
if we do find that B1, and if it don't fuck us, you can have some. And as for you, don't you ever fucking do that to me again, all right? I caught Blondie trying to give you Wank Plush the boil wash. Oh, know how you love the crunchy bunch.
This kind of sudden religious upheaval is likely to generate widespread civil unrest.
Are we gonna go Sage?
I was actually wondering about that.
Yeah, wow, they had to shoot this from so many different angles to focus on everybody. That's awesome.
Have you found the V1?
No.
Yeah, she wants him to stop him from getting V1.
Homelander hasn't gotten anything out of Stan Edgar.
No. But I haven't had a crack at him yet.
Homelander feels this is more important.
What now? Well, isn't it kind of sort of your fault for being invaded? You might as well have been wearing a short skirt. Vought stock is tanking. The international markets are in free fall, and you're not the least bit concerned. Come on. What do you want from me, Sage?
What makes you think I want anything from you?
You haven't called me the poster child for late-term abortion once today.
I know you know what Homelander's doing.
He's going after the V1. Wait, what? What is V1? And what do you mean Homelander lives forever?
I've done what I can to make sure he doesn't find any.
What do I call this? Ashley 2?
But Soldier Boy is tricky. I need you to read his mind. What he knows, where they're headed next.
We are not conspiring against Homelander. Hey, don't forget the Aung San Suu Kyi quote tramp stamped on our ass. What do you think happens to you if I die? I'm not about to risk my neck because I let an overgrown boil do my thinking for me.
What happened to her?
Cancer.
My grandmother, too. What was she like? Your mother?
This one bitch, Harper Hewitt, used to make fun of my nose. So my mom tells Mr. Hewitt that Mrs. Hewitt has been railing the UPS guy.
My folks shot me up with V, thinking I'd be a meal ticket. And then my power turned out to be smarts. The thing people hate more than just about anything is feeling stupid, so they dump me at my grandma's. But grandma, she was the only one who ever thought it was a gift.
I used to want to be like my mom.
You still can. If you help me.
You knew about my mom the whole time. You drew it out of me just to soften me up.
Did it work?
I know you've been working some big plan all year. How am I supposed to trust you if I'm just a pawn in your fucked up chess game?
All right. Helping Homelander take control of the country is phase 1. Phase 2 is the end.
The end of what?
The world.
Huh?
Yeah, I thought so.
Soups butchering humans. Virus butchering soups. Fucking World War Soup.
Why would you possibly want that?
Because I'll be watching from my cozy bunker outside Colorado Springs. I can read all day, every day.
Oh my god.
No one bothering me.
Right. So we have 2 teams.
We have 4 teams. We have the boys, we have Soldier Boy, we have Homelander, and we have Sage.
That's fair.
Which is why Homelander can't survive. That needy asshole would never give me a moment's rest.
I always had a suspicion that was
Would you
what
like some
Sage
meat
wanted.
bags? Sorry. What? You're looking at me like you want to
So
suck
Team or
my
Soldier
cock.
Boy. I think it's Soldier Boy.
You may leave.
When you're pissy, you tend to make everybody else's lives pissy too. Stan Edgar, still stonewalling you?
I've talked to him 3 times now.
Why don't I take a crack at him?
You did lock me in a room with nuclear material and try to stop me getting the V once.
You could have killed me at Fort Harmony, but you didn't. Maybe I feel like I owe you.
Or maybe you're lying.
Maybe. My. How the mighty have fucked themselves square in the ass.
I don't think that's the quote.
Even as a toddler, Homelander showed more promise than you ever did.
Damn.
He's turning them against each other, though.
My power is absolute, Stan.
Why am I still alive?
Because you're useful, Stan.
Or is it because you are so desperate for daddy figures that you can't even bring yourself to kill the ones who hate you?
Jesus. You get pregnant with all the eye fucking. Tempe, Arizona. Well, I had the eggheads in crime analytics track down your granddaughter.
Oh, shit.
They're in Tempe, Arizona.
You should go and see Mr. Marathon in LA. He's only intense interest in Vaught's history.
Homelander, it's really good to see you. Why? But what brings you by?
Oh, I fucking had a night. Oh my god.
So
This
you were
is
part
so
of the 7?
weird.
I was. Until this one replaced me with A-Train. Check it out.
Yeah, so he was in the 7 before A-Train.
Hey, check this one out.
Seeing Jared is crazy.
These were made where washed up soups go to die. Sony Pictures TV.
It's a legit studio. and I
Pictures is
say
where
half on their
soups, washed up
TVs.
soups go to
And
die.
maybe-
Supernatural Speedster! I fucking saw that! I fucking saw that! I bet those were all...
They rounded up
Oh,
Aziz,
him!
Macaulay, Joaquin, Kiefer, Merrill.
I also heard they got Benedict.
Kumail Nanjiani,
Just because I'm a
Seth
suit
Rogen,
doesn't mean I
Misha,
truck
of
in that
course.
fascist shit.
Of
We need to do
course.
something.
I know the other 2, but I can't remember their names.
This is wild.
Come on, like Mark Hamill, J Law, and Sir Ben Kingsley do anything but collect their fucking residuals.
They're very engaged.
We all post about this simultaneously on Instagram.
Yes.
Black squares on the main feed.
Black Lives Matter did black squares.
We do blue squares on the grid because blue lives matter.
I wouldn't post that. Do we think Michael Cera's a star later? Because we're up for the same part right now, and it'd be pretty good if he got finished.
We've been friends with him for 20 years.
Homelander, Soldier Boy. Wow, I'm Will. Remember me? I'm the one who turned in Channing Tatum.
You need to get the fuck away from me right now.
You got it, yeah.
Right. Okay.
How'd you end up with it?
Some old
The
bitch
baby
on eBay
oil!
paid 20 bucks. I mean, it'd go for $500,000 at auction.
Eric Kripke has too much power.
Yeah, Dr. Vought was a titan.
He's a
you see
pansy.
the-
The German
Oh.
sweaty palms.
Yeah. I'm putting the pieces together.
Do you or do you not have V1?
I don't. But Bombsight does.
What makes you think he has it?
One night he was tweaked out of his gourd and he told me he has some and I believe him. Why don't we all just hang out for a sec and I'll call him. He'll fly right over. Let's get this up in Bogota where you're taking a piss. I mean, for the Soldier Boy, nothing but the best.
No, I actually hate weed. I just pretend to like it for my brand so I can sell ashtrays to suckers.
You want to hit this? It is my life goal to smoke you out, homie.
Homie.
Don't call me that. Do I know you?
Yeah, we met like 6 times. Malchemical?
Homelander's still as weird as he was when I was there.
Well, I wasn't there back then, but yes. That fucking cape.
Like a baby with a blanket. Pretty sure he jerks off into it. Probably why it's so stiff.
Say that again.
Oh.
Oh, can't you take a fucking joke?
You are going to pay for your sick posts and your hateful memes. Especially the memes.
Especially the memes.
No. It was Camille and Seth's idea.
What?
I was
Fuck
against
you,
it.
Forte.
I was
That
against
it was fucking his idea.
We really should round up Michael Sarah.
That almost came out my nose.
A quick question.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, who's memorable now?
What the fuck?
Easy. Fuck this fucking guy. You know, he fucked my life. If you help us get rid of him, then we all win. What about all that creepy shit he's doing with that church? I mean, they're rounding up everybody cool. All the hookers, the drug dealers. I mean, they want to ban fucking abortions.
Okay, well, banning abortion would be a big problem for me personally.
We can stop worrying about being cops or gods or asexual weirdos.
We know you've got that fucked up chest blast thing. I mean, I was at Hero Gas and I saw it.
This fucking supernatural reunion is killing me.
He is a fucking asexual weirdo.
Yeah.
Ace representation.
He's my fucking asexual weirdo.
Oh no.
Nobody fucks my son but me.
What?
That came out wrong.
Jared versus Jensen is crazy.
Soldier Boy!
Yeah, please send police right now. I don't know the address. Do you know the address? I don't know the address.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna get you out of here, but you need to do exactly as I say. Go!
He just keeps running through people.
No! Fuck! Hey. This is bad. I didn't mean to.
I don't want to die, man.
I'll remember you every time I watch An American Pickle.
What?
That was crazy.
They got the A-Train special.
Yeah, they did. Oh, not the oil.
Oh no, he put baby oil on the floor so when he runs in.
Oh my
Does
god!
Bombside really have it?
I'm gonna rip your balls off and stuff them down your throat.
That'd be like trying to shove 2 grapefruits through a garden hose. Does Bombside have the V1s?
Oh, yes, okay, yes, that part was true. I swear to fucking God, man.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Where the fuck is he?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in like 5 years, I swear, man.
And I bet this scene was really fun for those two.
What happened?
I took care of it.
Why?
Because fuck them. Bombside has the V1. You just gotta find him. I've been fucking Firecracker. Out of respect for you, that's done. Plus her pillow talk was getting to be a real drag.
Pillow talk?
That was maybe the craziest 4 minutes in this show's history. And that is saying something.
Oh my god.
This episode has to be over soon. There can't be much more left. We're already an hour in. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to censor so much of this episode. Hey guys, as a reminder, if you want to check out the unedited and uncensored version of this video, head to our Patreon for the unedited version. Should be up already. He's my asexual weirdo. Her Jesus figurine. Just throw it away though.
Oh.
I mean, she turned her back on them. There's nothing else for her.
Yeah.
Homelander.
Uh-oh.
Did you catch tonight's truth bomb?
I did indeed. How's sex with my father?
Right. We're all curious.
Are you thinking about me when you're making love to him? I don't care about the sex. Really? But I do care about your little chats after sex. Your inner turmoil when it comes to me and...
That That's an interesting portrait.
You're supposed to worship me. Love me. And me alone.
I do.
Is he gonna kill her?
That's what I'm exactly wondering.
I need you to collect your things and leave.
Oh, he's just letting her go?
Is he kicking her out of the 7?
I love you. I'm the only one here who ever has. They're just scared of you. Or they want something from you, but I have always loved you.
She's pushing.
That look you used to get when you'd suckle me. I felt like Mother Mary herself.
Oh my god.
I think he's gonna kill her. That's what this feels like.
Does.
But nothing I ever did was good enough, was it? You cast me out into the cold. So all I have been trying to do
He's
is
like
to get
not
you to
even
see me
listening
the
her.
way that you used to. I love you. We all need love, don't we? Even God.
I'm so scared. I'm so freaking scared. I don't even want to watch. It's too quiet. I don't trust it.
Yep.
Man, I was hoping she'd have like a last minute turn, like end of the game turn and would join the boys, but
no.
Oh my god, what a fucking episode. That was exactly as fun as I hoped it was gonna be. Holy shit.
This is probably one of my favorite episodes of The Boys.
I think this is one of my favorite episodes of the whole show.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
100% agreed. I can't wait to fucking edit this thing. Okay, first of all, rest in peace, Firecracker. I mean, not really rest in peace. She was kind of a cunt, but like low-key sad that Annie didn't kill her, but also I think her and Annie had resolved their conflict.
Now, Annie has to kill the Deep.
Like, I know the Deep and Noir have their like tiff going on right now, but Annie has to kill the Deep.
She has
and it's
to.
got to be coming soon. There's only 3 episodes left.
Well, I think it's going to be episode 7. Maybe. Or the finale could be 8.
I don't think he makes it that far. I think it's the next one.
Interesting.
Because episode 7 is the one that's like the French man, the girl, and Mother's Milk, and the man called Mother's Milk or whatever.
I don't even know where to begin. I guess we go by chunks, by chapters.
We go one shot by one shot, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
All right, let's start with Firecracker, I guess. So Misty Tucker, her real name. I think we did know that, but it's been so long.
It's interesting too how we started with Firecracker's story and we ended it with her life ending.
We bookended with
Yeah.
her. Yeah. It's funny. I had an inkling that she was gonna die when they had her turn on her church, because it was like we said in the episode of like, this is maybe the one person who can get through to her, but by this point she's so far gone that she can't. And after that I was like, ooh, there's nowhere else for her to go, is there?
And what's really sad is that her whole life she believed in God and everything like that, but believing in Homelander, she denounced God because basically in the Bible's like, there will be no other gods except for me. Girl's going to hell by Bible standards.
Well, there's other reasons she's going to hell also, but
other reasons.
I think it is very poetic of her denouncing God and then her God being the one that kills her in the end. There's something
about that.
beautifully poetic about that. Yeah, for sure.
Can we talk about how the New Testament was written by AI?
That is like, Eric Kripke had some fucking zingers in this. And I know that Judalina, I think, was the name of the writer of this episode, even though Eric Kripke is the showrunner. So I'm attributing this at most to him. I know they have a team of amazing and incredible writers on this show. So of course, all credit goes to them. That is maybe one of the funniest jokes in this whole show, because it is so sacrilegious of like the word of God being written by fucking computer technology. But it's also like, we're about like 2 weeks out from actual testament written by AI. That was pretty fucking funny.
That was wild. We saw is it O Father, right?
Oh Father, yeah. David Diggs' character.
Yes. I agree with you. He's definitely up to something. And also the church members donating their breast milk to Homelander is crazy. But there's something.
He's up to something. I don't know if I think he's working with Sage or not. I don't think so. We've never really seen them interact apart from like the first time. Again, we said earlier, so there's like 6 amorphous sides to this show. There's the boys, which has the subdivision of Butcher and MM, and then Huey, Kamiko, Annie. You have Homelander side, which no one is truly on anymore. I think the only person who was on that train was Firecracker, even if she was teetering on the edge, and she's now gone. Then you have Sage, who maybe has Ashley on her side. Maybe this show will end with Sage and Ashley like lezzing out in a bunker in Colorado somewhere. Who knows? You have whatever Soldier Boy's up to, because Soldier Boy has come to appreciate Homelander, but he still doesn't like him, but he's got kind of his own like amorphous side where he's working kind of in his own agenda. And then there's everybody else who kind of falls into these like disparate pieces.
How do we only have 3 episodes left?
I want to talk about that when we get to the end of these one shots of like where we think this is going, because we've got 3 episodes to wrap this whole thing up.
So do you have anything else for Firecracker's chapter? Or we move on to Black Noir?
For Firecracker, I mean the big moment for her was her turning on her own church. And not only that, but turning on her reverend, who she obviously loved and cared for, who was basically her father figure. As soon as she did that, she was toast.
Oh.
As far as like narrative points in the story go, even though realistically in the show, it seemed like she had more security than ever because of what she had done for Homelander. But in terms of like narrative, when a character gives up every single thing and they have nothing else, it is like narrative hell, and there's only so much you can do with that. And the most common end of that thread is death. And I was like, it's not looking good for her.
Did you think she was going to die in this episode though?
Not necessarily, but the moment she came back and he was sitting there and I was like, oh, we've only got like 3 minutes left. Where are they going to end this? I was like, oh, I mean, we said it. We are like, oh, I feel like she's going to die. Like, you know, we kind of saw it coming. So
when it gets quiet that long.
Yeah. Well, especially because they had so much music in this episode in particular, because each one shot had different themes. So the fact that all of the music was different, and then we get this one scene that isn't a one shot, isn't a standalone, and is just the button for the end of the show, is like, uh-oh, what that mean?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's move on to Black Noir. I think his name is Justin. Is it Justin or Joseph?
I got Justin.
Okay, so we found out that the thing that he's been sneaking out to do is that he's acting in a play, because we do know that he's a method actor. He was an actor hired to replace the original Black Noir who was killed by Homelander a couple seasons ago. He got I genuinely cannot believe I recognized the producer guy. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Wasn't 100% sure, but I was right. Adam Rourke is what I wrote down for his name. Who died via eel up the ass. That was maybe one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
That was wild.
I thought the Deep was just gonna walk in and kill him. Eel up the butt is crazy work.
That was crazy. That was wild.
We have a setup though for the future with Black Noir telling Oh Father that for this Easter celebration that's supposed to be coming up, bring me on stage, not the Deep. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe that'll be next episode. We didn't get a ton of stuff with Noir, but that was one of the big things that's coming up in the future.
I kind of want to move on
Go
to
to
my
Terror?
favorite chapter.
Terror.
I love him. They honestly, like, Terror, people are like, oh, that's really fun. But also, using Terror as, like, the chapter, like, the point of view is incredibly...
mechanic.
Yeah, as a mechanic, is incredibly smart, because a lot of people around their pets are more open, and they have, like, their complete thoughts and feelings, and they talk to them, and all of those things. Like, people are so much, like, they let their guard down, and we, like, when they're around each other, they might not tell each other, like, how exactly they're feeling and their deep thoughts and everything. But we saw Frenchie, like, opening up about things.
I mean, it made perfect sense of like, how do you jump when you're in a single vignette? How do you jump from all of these different conversations? Like, oh, well, who's the only other person that's there that could theoretically walk from room to room without disrupting the flow of conversation? A pet, a dog. It's incredibly clever. It's so fun. Again, I would love like a behind the scenes on how they filmed it, on whether or not it was like a camera on a stick,
Mhm.
if it was just a really low like dolly or something, or if they did actually strap like a camera to a dog or someone on the floor, like someone crawling or something, to get the movement of like legs moving, so you're never walking, you know, because when you have a camera on a dolly, it moves straight. But when you walk, your vision kind of tilts, but we have things in our head that stabilize our eyes. So for a dog, which I'm assuming dogs do also, but the idea that like they're getting the stutter steps of a dog moving and it's the right height, I want to know how they filmed that. I'm so curious about how that particular shot was done.
I feel like it has to be GoPro.
Like a GoPro strapped to a dog. Like that's what I would think. That's what I would do.
I love this, and I also love how we got to see it in like the sight, like the colors that dogs can see.
Oh, the color tones?
Yeah,
Yep.
I absolutely
100%.
love that. I thought that was incredibly smart. Can we talk about the scenes with Anthony though?
Anthony, if you need help, blink twice.
I wish I was there to see that. Like, are you kidding me?
For full transparency, I had seen the image of him bent over and it was just a single picture, and I was like, I have no context for this, and then immediately closed Twitter because I think I opened Twitter, it was like the first thing I saw. I had no context for it though. I had no idea. I was like, is Homelander dreaming? Like, and it didn't have a caption, so I didn't know what he was saying. All I knew was that like he was bent over. I was like, is this like a blooper of Anthony Starr from this season or something? I had no idea what it was. But when I saw what it was, I was like, right. Okay, right. Between Anthony Starr and Chase Crawford, the only other people that have it worse on the show were Misha and Misha and Jared, I think. Because the shit that they make them do, right.
They knew what they were getting into when they stepped on that set.
So okay, let's talk about Terror. We'll talk about Jared and Misha when we get to the Soldier Boy section. But we got some really interesting conversations. We started with Butcher and MM talking about how MM has accepted death and he's kind of gotten over his like germophobia and his OCD. But yeah, I loved the conversation with Butcher and MM. I really did. That's been one of my favorite. I really love the guy that plays MM. Laz Alonso, I believe is his name. Incredible actor, but I love the character choice of like this character who's been like uppity and tight and high strung the entire show is suddenly just like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna die. I'm not surviving this one. And you know what? There's nothing more liberating than accepting I cannot change what will come.
So do you think that this is going to lead MM to being a little bit more reckless because when you have nothing else to lose?
On the contrary, I don't think it makes him more reckless. I think it makes him braver in doing things that are more dangerous. I don't necessarily know that I would pin that as reckless behavior. I think maybe in a way like the ideas that they have are reckless or the choices that they make are reckless, but I think his acceptance of death, I think more so gives him the courage to do what he has to do, which I think is what he says to Butcher of like, I'm at a place where I'm at so that you and I can do what we need to do at the end of the day. Because it really does fall to the two of them a lot because they are the two leaders of this group basically.
That was really good.
Let's finish up with Terror. We did get Butcher. That was an interesting moment of Butcher being like, all right, Huey, you've convinced me. If we find the V1, you can have some to give to Annie and to give to Kamiko. I don't know if I believe him.
I was gonna say, do you think Terror getting into the chocolate, him making sure he's okay and like kind of being worried about him, maybe put him back in like Huey's shoes, like worried about Starlight, and then that's why he's like, all right, because he doesn't want to, because he's like, don't you do that to me again. Maybe he's a little like, don't want to lose the ones you love.
I think it's partly that. I think it was also in combination of the conversation that Huey and Butcher had before of like, well, if it was Becca, would you do it? The reutterance of that. And then also, we know that Butcher has always looked at Huey like Lenny, his younger brother.
We saw the shot of the trophy.
We saw the shot of the trophy on the shelf. And I think there was a moment where he was like, you know, he's not my brother, but he is. And like, if this will make him happy, sure. Because I think Butcher is kind of at that mind state that MM is in of like, if it gives him hope for the last 10 minutes of the world, so be it. But I think that Butcher thinks that they're going down with the ship. And if playing the violins on the Titanic is going to keep the crowd slightly calm before they freeze to death, then so be it. I think that's kind of the mindset that Butcher's in.
I agree with you on that.
That was the end of that scene. We moved on to Sister Sage with her and Ashley. I love Sage and Ashley. They have such an interesting dynamic. And I love Ashley. I think Ashley's one of my favorite characters in this show, man. She just fucking cracks me up. But do you think that Ashley is going to help Sage end the world? I don't.
That's really hard.
Or maybe I do. Actually, shit, maybe I do think that. Because Sage is the smartest person in the world.
She is.
And if Sage gets her way, which she might because she's been putting things in place for so long, Ashley is protected because Ashley will just go with Sage.
I think she might, but I think Ashley's gonna get thrown under the bus at some point.
I do too. I don't think the likelihood of Ashley surviving the season is very high, which does make me sad because I really like Ashley, but also I don't think a lot of people are surviving this season.
Oh yeah.
But I think, I mean, there's really only two things that Ashley can do. Ashley can either go along with it and help, which that's going to come up in our conversation about where we think this show is going, because I don't think it's going to get that far.
I would hope not.
Which would mean that Sage's plan doesn't come to fruition. So that would mean that she can join the losing side, I think, in my prediction, which would be Sage, or she can turn on Sage and tell Homelander what's going on to maybe get back in his good graces, and he might still kill her for it. I don't know. I really don't know what I think Ashley's going to do.
Ashley is such a wild card because she's very easily, like, I don't want to say played, but like
it's not necessarily that she gets manipulated, but she plays along. She plays her part the same way that everyone else does, like Firecracker. But where Firecracker failed is that she fell for the propaganda. Ashley's never fallen for it. She knows that it's wrong. And that's part of the problem, is that she knows it's wrong and she's still going along with it because Ashley's greatest amount of motivation is self-perseverance. She wants to live. She just wants to survive everything that's happening. And if that means being the fucking vice president of the United States and being a pansy for Homelander, then she'll do it because it means she's alive. And so I think she'll do whatever keeps her alive. And I can't decide if that's Homelander or Sage, but it's one of two bad options.
I mean, everything she's seen of Sage has pretty much come true, so she's more reliable.
But the fact, here's the thing though. The fact that they told us what Sage's plan is now makes me think it's not going to come to fruition.
I don't think so.
Because why reveal your cards when you're in the second round of the game? There's still 2 rounds left, you know? I think that if she goes with Sage, it is the correct call. I think if you were in world and like didn't have the knowledge of screenwriting or didn't have the knowledge of story mechanics and looking at it going, well, Sage is a mastermind. She's manipulated everybody. She got Homelander to this point because she got Homelander where she needed to get him to start World War Soup or whatever. So maybe Ashley or maybe Sage is the safer bet. But looking at it from an audience perspective, they're both, she has no right. Her right choice is to flee.
Yeah, pretty much. But they'll find her.
Like, really, I think the only way Ashley survives this show is if she escapes.
I think Sage is gonna die.
I've thought Sage was gonna go for a while. I don't know when. I think Sage could be one of the like episode 7, episode 8 deaths, just because.
Well, I think she's gonna, as she's seen her plans not gonna come to fruition, I think she's gonna lose her mind, and then that's when something's gonna happen, things are gonna go down, and then someone's gonna kill her.
I could see her killing herself.
Interesting.
Yeah, I could see her killing herself and going like, oh, everything's failed, and instead of letting Homelander incinerate my corpse, I'm just gonna jump off the building. Like, I could see her taking herself out of play so that she robs someone else of the satisfaction of killing her.
You know what? Yeah, I think that would be a Sage way to go out.
That seems like something Sage would do.
That would be a way she would do it.
Because I think Sage is always 30 steps ahead of everybody, and I think if she knows that she's toast and like there's no real way to surprise her, because I think there has to be a part of her that knows that Ashley could turn her in, because she was like, okay, if I tell you though, you'll help me. And I mean, even still, Ashley said it. She's like, I'll heavily consider it. She didn't say she would. And besides, word means nothing in this show. But if Sage even has a sneaking suspicion that Ashley will turn on her, and she knows, okay, like Homelander's going to find out, he's going to come after me, I need to flee. She might try to flee, but then go, oh, he's going to find me, I'm just going to.
Do you think two things?
Yep.
One, Sage did not tell Ashley the truth about her actual plan. Or two, she's using Ashley as a pawn once again to be like a catalyst, being able to, for Homelander or somebody to find out to launch it into that plan.
I definitely think the second one is 100% true. Yes, I definitely think Ashley is a pawn. She doesn't care about Ashley. She doesn't care if Ashley lives or survives, but Ashley is useful because she serves a purpose. And I think the second part, or the first part, is it the real truth? I don't know, because like I said, it seems odd to reveal her plans in the 5th episode. I mean, this is the midpoint of the season. So that's one, why this episode was so fucking good. Two, that's why we got a lot of this information in this episode, because we now know what the end game is for some people, not for everybody. If it wasn't the truth, I do think that would be interesting, but I think the only way we would get the truth is if Sage survives everything. Last shot of the show is her being like, yep, I succeeded.
Like in prison?
Like she's in prison, or she's in her underground bunker in Colorado and just happened to survive everything, because the utterance of her plan now leads me to believe it won't come true. Unless you're right and it's not the truth, which means one, it still won't come true, but two, the true plan will be revealed in the end game, which is probably going to be that last episode. So I don't know. I could see it going either way. If you're asking me my personal opinion, I do think it's the truth.
I can also see it being the truth because, I mean, think about it. Like, the boys are trying to do all of this to kill the Soups, and then now Sage doing all this to kill the humans.
Well, she wants everybody dead, Soups and humans alike.
She just wants to read in peace.
I think that is what she's always wanted. How do you feel? Do you think Sage was telling the truth?
Ask me at the end of this episode.
All right, let's move on to Soldier Boy, because this recording's getting long.
Yeah.
Supernatural reunion. Misha Collins, Jared Padalecki back again with Eric Kripke and the cast of Supernatural, who are all here on the show. There have been so many actors from Supernatural on this show. It's fucking crazy. I absolutely love it. I did watch all 15 seasons of Supernatural. I attended several of the Supernatural conventions. I've met Jared Jensen, Misha. I've met them all several times. Yeah. What else? You knew. You could tell by looking at me. I understand. It's fine. Yeah, I knew they were in this episode. I knew Jared was playing Mr. Marathon. I knew that Misha was going to be Alchemical. I think that had gotten released on Twitter a couple weeks ago. I had a very sneaking suspicion that Jensen killed Misha just because it's fucking funny. And Jared training 5 well-known actors was very funny to me. So Seth Rogen, Kumail Nanjiani. I didn't catch the names of the other 2 actors. I know them. I know their faces, but I don't know their names off the top of my head. There was a hint at Supernatural on one of the posters of Jared of Mr. Marathon. It said the Supernatural Speedster. Well, I saw that. I caught that, you motherfuckers. I want to go back and rewatch that scene because I think the posters of Jared were mimicking the Supernatural posters from the seasons. I couldn't tell, but it looked like they were.
It's like, right. Yes.
Is that supposed to be Genevieve? Is that his wife?
I think it is. I think that is literally supposed to be his wife.
I think that's supposed to be Genevieve Padalecki, Jared's wife, who played Ruby on Supernatural. Around the Speedyverse.
It's supposed to be like the Spider-Verse.
I think so. Okay, so maybe instead of it being Supernatural, it's...
What kills me is that these are all, like he said, like mentioned about Sony, because also this is Sony, but I think these are all Sony projects.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, Madam Web, Sony.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man is
Spider-Verse, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the big thing that happened besides all the death and craziness in Supernatural reunions is that we saw for the first time Soldier Boy actually protected Homelander.
Yes.
And not only that, he could have killed him and chose not to, which is interesting.
It is a very, I'm like, what are you doing here? What's your end goal? There's something going on. Well, he's probably trying to get on his good side to keep going towards getting the V. Like the V1?
Well, he doesn't need it. He's already immune. He already has the V1. He wants to be the leader of the Seven.
Yeah, but
That's
he
what
wanted
he's always wanted.
to destroy the V1, didn't he? He wanted to like get rid of it.
Originally, because he was sent there by Sage, because he was going to destroy the V1 so that Homelander couldn't have it, but has since had a changing of opinions on Homelander after Homelander didn't kill him when he had the chance. And he says, he's like, I feel like I owe it to you. But I think it's also too, I think it's not so much that he feels paternal towards Homelander, but I think there is a part of him that's like, okay, but he is my son though. And as he said, nobody fucks my son but me, end quote.
Crazy.
And he said, that didn't come out right. And I said, no, it didn't. That was pretty fucking funny. Anything else that you want to include in the Soldier Boy section? We should begin to wrap up soon because this is getting long and I want to get this episode out ASAP.
Yes, we also did find out, I don't know if you said this, I was trying to find the poster of that one movie, but that we found out that Zoe and her dad, what was her dad's name?
Yep. Samir.
Samir, or they're in Tempe, Arizona. And then I just wrote, bye Jared, with a frowny face.
I wrote, Jensen kills Misha, Jared kills everyone else, in parentheses, A-Train. That's all I wrote. And then I also wrote, that's his asexual weird. Because that fucking killed me.
I love it. This episode was awesome. Should we just skip to that tiny last portion of Homelander and Firecracker?
Yep.
Cool.
Bye, Diva.
Bye. Not the way we thought you would go out, but the silence tells.
We knew, well, we kind of knew the setting of that, the fact that it was like, you know, there was only a couple minutes left. She was pushing too hard. I think you and I both said that, of like, she should just quit while she's ahead. Like,
he's gonna let her go.
He was gonna let her go, and she kept pushing. What a completely like well, I mean, it was violent, but like for Homelander, like a non-violent death of just,
yeah, there's
you know, he could have snapped her neck, he could have fried her with his eyes, he could have ripped her in half, and he just stabbed her in the brain.
Yeah, I feel like it could have gone, I don't know. The level of Homelander's deaths, I think, show like the different levels of how he feels towards these people. I don't know. This is very interesting. He kind of almost showed her like a more merciful death.
Yeah, it almost was a little, it was like pity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he probably does pity her.
Yeah, I mean, of course he does. He thinks he's God.
Yeah.
So.
Last note from me, who put Jared in that tracksuit?
I want to know who dyed his beard and his hair, because his hair is not that dark.
No, it's not.
I will say, I had seen something, people were talking about Jared's performance in this, and they were like, there's a scene where he starts like stuttering, and they were like, man, he sounds like Sam Winchester. And I was watching this, I was like, that is Sam Winchester right there. He's like, well, that's how Sam would talk. Supernatural. And I was like, wow. I was shocked that Misha didn't have more lines. Misha didn't really talk a whole lot. It was mostly Jared. I'm actually kind of surprised by that, but
yeah, one last thing for me is that after we're done filming, Jared, I'm about to see you again, but a lot of younger you, because I'm going to put on Gilmore Girls while making dinner. So,
and I'm going to see more of you because I'm going to be editing the video you guys are currently watching.
There you go.
Oh my God. I fucking loved this episode. This is one of my favorite episodes of the whole show, I think.
This was fantastic.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Meg and I are going to wrap up here because our recording is currently 1 hour and 55 minutes long, and I'm going to do my level best to condense this as much as possible for our YouTube and Patreon crew. Again, really happy with this episode. So much fun. Oh, fuck, we didn't talk about where we think oh, we kind of talked about where we think the show is going in the end.
I don't know what Sage is going to do. I'm going to need to think on this.
Sage is a wild card, and so is Ashley, and I think that the two wild cards are going to cancel each other out. I do think they're both going to die. That's my last minute prediction. Meg and I will wrap up here for the night. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will see you guys next week for the next episode of The Boys.
Bye.